Thank you for tuning in into St. Paul's TV, The Voice Show. The show that comes every Friday, and it's all about the voices of the people. And today, we're at the Standard Group Media House, where we have our investigative journalist, Mohammed Ali, a CNN award-winning journalist. Welcome. My first question would be to you. You are the best investigative journalist that we have in Kenya. Tell us how you got started and where you got the passion to become an investigator.
Well, I call it a religious calling or a religious thing. It's like you can't avoid the truth. If you're on the truth side, then you feel like you love your job. I'll take my father's radio. Those days we used to have a Sanyo radio, and I could listen to how these guys are presenting their bulletin or their features or whatever. So while I was listening this, I was motivated, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this. I could even push my dad to buy me a Walkman so that I can be recording my voice and listening to it again and seeing where I've gone wrong. And that's how I started the journey of being a journalist.
Moha, can you just tell us how you managed to get your breakthrough even after thinking about I want to become a journalist in this field, and for that matter, how did you get yourself the breakthrough?
Well, it happened in 2007 during the course of a raid in Mathare. What I saw there in Mathare is what completely changed my life, because I saw young men and women, I saw mothers, I saw fathers being grounded, told to sleep down, beaten, others are being shot at a close range. That night when I went home, I could see the crying, the plight of the woman. You are dreaming, a woman telling you you've seen it, you've witnessed it. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to keep quiet with it? So the following day when I came back, I took all the newspapers. The front page is a successful operation. Police gunned down 11 suspected Mungiki in a tight, one of the best operations. Even journalists congratulating such inhuman act. So from that day, I chose to be on the other side, the voice of the voiceless.
It's not many people who take investigation journalism very seriously, because one, it's a very big risk, and two, not very many people understand. And people would ask, what role does it play in our society? When you are an investigator, who are you now to the society? It's
all about loving the job first. It's all about making sure that there is no first class and second class citizen, making sure that each and everything is okay in this country. I mean, if I get more reports than a police station here in Nairobi, if people are coming to me each and every day and they're not complaining to the police station, then just know there's something wrong with this country. So what we are doing is that we are doing it for the benefit of all us. In fact, I'm doing it because I want my children to benefit too, because I don't expect things to be done in a very funny way, and in future I'll pay back through my children. If I see that there's an ongoing rape, if I see that there's ongoing carjacking and I won't stop it and I have the evidence, then tomorrow my daughter might be carjacked, my son might be carjacked, and I will be regretting and saying, look, I saw this thing and I never stopped it.
You go through so much in your everyday life, challenges, threats. Can you tell us about some of these things and how you handle them at this time?
Yes, we've been threatened many times, but every time we look at in the investigative world as a Bible or a Quran. It's a clear constitution, it's a world constitution. If you follow that constitution and not the man-made constitution, then you'll never fear. Remember, there was one time I was walking towards Hilton Hotel, and this guy called me and he told me, I can see you are wearing a blue t-shirt, a black jeans and a sport or white shoes. If you want, you will take you out any minute. You can see such threats. And then you turn, you are in the city, Nairobi. You are turning and like looking at all the corners, trying to find out who is this person who is calling you. He's describing even your shoelace. He's describing everything that you're wearing. But that was the beginning, and then you end up being hardened. Thanks God, we have people who are always there for us. I remember I've been to exile in Germany, Norway. I've been to exile within the country, self-exile. I've been out of East Africa. I've been everywhere. But, it's what God bless, no man can curse. So we live our lives to God.
Moha, what is your message to the upcoming journalists? And for that matter, even as you get yourself to another level of life, where do you see yourself in the future? In the same field or somewhere else?
To the upcoming investigators, journalists who want to be investigative reporters, I don't see a bright future, because what I see is a bunch of new faces in the name of journalists in media houses, draining all the things that we've done. So I'm begging to those who want to come on board, please come and bring the professionalism that we always wanted and keep it going. For myself, where am I seeing myself? I'm seeing myself in a very bigger position in future, fighting for Kenyans, having another power that will represent the people in a big time. Not by this one that you give out information is power and there's nothing we can do. But yes, I see myself grooming a lot of young men in the media world somewhere outside. I see myself maybe fighting for more position, a very strong position as a human rights defender, and pushing this cause till the end of all this madness.
Thank you so much, Mohammed Ali. A great inspiration for many, a great human rights defender to many. And again, wishing you all the best in your coming endeavors. And thank you for coming for the interview.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Santi.
All right.